MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the Sunshine State and Marlins Park in Miami. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Chicago Cubs and the Miami Marlins. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carter.
And now, your 2018 Miami Marlins.
Quickly now, a look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And manning second base today is a guy with one of the quickest hands in the game. That's the name of the game over at second base. It's not about range. It's not about arm strength. It's about turning every double play for your pitching staff, making the routine play and making sure every 2 is turned.
Now to the plate, Kyle Schwarber. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Kyle Schwarber.
Here's the first pitch to him. Just got a piece of the fastball that time as his chop fouled at the plate for strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Schwarber connects and sends a ball to deep right field. Gone all the way into the upper deck. A solo home run for Kyle Schwarber. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0. No doubt an impressive home run, so we'll employ Show Track for a more in-depth look. 112 miles an hour was the exit velocity off the bat, so it's no wonder why it ended up having the impressive distance that it did. Here's Chris Bryant now. Career numbers against Chen. He's 1 for 2.
Chris Bryant.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a ground ball to third. on the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
First baseman number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Now at the plate, Anthony Rizzo. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a slider.
1 ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fireworks ready.
Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, Dero, James Kingley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
And right into the shift. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Here's Ben Zobrist now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit on the ground to short. To his left, Rojas. Throw in time. But another look here at the solo shot leading off the ball game. Home half of the first coming up from Miami. It's now 1-0 Chicago. We have a moment here in Miami to take a look at the Marlins starting lineup. Hero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set, 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves, line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it. So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. Let's take a look at catcher Wilson Contreras. This guy has got one of the best arms in the game. Think Gary Sanchez, but in the National League. Nobody wants to attempt stealing bags on this guy, and brings a powerful bat to the lineup.
Here's Martin Prado now. He'll get things started in the home half of the first.
Leading off for the Marlins, third baseman, Martin Prado.
Here comes the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. His past history against John Lester, he has 7 hits in 16 tries. The 1-0 home. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a little soft liner foul over to the right side, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Foul. And 2-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Up next from Miami, Miguel Rojas. Now the first pitch here from Lester. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Now it's 2-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Popped him up. Rizzo is under it. 2 gone.
Batting third, catcher, J.T. Realmuto.
Digging in, J.T. Realmuto. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes. Tapped down the line. That winds up foul. Lester's ready with the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. Hit hard on the ground to the right. Base hit, and that's their first of the new campaign.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. The one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down in the count and drive base hits the other way.
Stepping in now, Derek Dietrich, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Dietrich is slugging just a little over 4, one up on occasion. Realmuto is off at first with 2 away. Count remains at 0-2.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1 left for Miami. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. So coming to the plate, Albert Almora will get us started in the top of the second. First pitch on its way. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Popped him up. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land out there just foul. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And he's back standing. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Waiting on it, the left fielder. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
Batting 8th, pitcher, John Lester.
Striding into the box, John Lester. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Now a snap throw to first, and he's back in standing. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. Waiting on it, the right fielder. And that ends the inning. 1 left for the Cubs. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Digging in, Starlin Castro, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Starlin Castro.
First pitch of the at-bat. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Sometimes you got to pull out the ambush tactic. You don't know what the best pitch is going to be. 0-0 right there. Give me a knock to the left side.
So digging in now, number 45, and he's ready to take his first cuts. First pitch coming, here it is. And that one just missed outside. Castro gets his lead at first, nobody out. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss on the cut fastball, 1-2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Working for the punch out and the offering. And another foul ball.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down.
High fly ball out to deep right field. Zobrist ranging back, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him. As the Marlins take the lead, it's now a 2-1 ball game.
Hey, you come out of spring training feeling pretty good about your swing, and how about this? Your first at-bat of the year, kaboom! This could lead to a very big year. First at-bat, home run. Not a bad way to start.
Batting eighth, right fielder, number 44.
In now, number 44. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Now he'll step off and rethink this. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 0-2 once more. Another one sent foul. Here comes another 0-2. Two-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and will do it again. And he got him.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a two-run shot, but that at-bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Now at the plate, Wei-Yin Chen, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Here's a strike.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's
looking at a fastball to end the inning. But 2 in the inning for the Marlins thanks to the 2-run home run. We've played 2. 2-1 now, Miami. Great shot there of the blue waters and long sandy stretches of Miami Beach. Back now for the top of the 3rd inning on MLB Network.
Leading off for the
There's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. And he'll start out their half of the 3rd, top of the order to follow. Here's the first pitch to him. A high fastball is in there.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
well, nothing earth-shattering about this one. He just didn't finish the play and watch it into his glove. And now they've got the leadoff runner aboard and no outs.
Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber. He swings and grounds it to short. He's got it. Here's Castro for one. On to first, and they turn the double play.
The batter, third baseman, Chris Bryant.
The next Cub up, Chris Bryant. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Pitch on the way. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Got him swinging. Made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning.
Nothing happening there for the Cubbies. They still trail it here 2-1. Into the box now, Martin Prado. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. There to take it is Zobrist, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Ready now for the Marlins, Miguel Rojas. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Popped him up. There to take it is Rizzo, and there are 2 away now.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well executed pitch there.
Standing in now, JT Realmuto.
Waiting on it is Almora.
And that ends the inning. 4 pitches, all it takes to do in the Marlins. They lead it 2-1. Back here with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the left-handed hitting power threat Anthony Rizzo starts out the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's the first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. I had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Hey, newsflash, guess where the next pitch is going after that ugly swing? I guarantee you he tries to get him to reach again.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase, but he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double.
Hey, that's nice execution right there. Swung through the first slider, got it again, stayed tall, kept his hands back, didn't try and do too much, and delivered a nice base hit.
Stepping in now, Ben Zobrist. And he puts it on the ground to second. Castro's got it, and that's out number one.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch of the at-bat. Sent out to straightaway center field. Waiting on it is Brinson. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And this will get into the books as a sac fly and an RBI, and we are tied at 2.
The batter, number 9, shortstop.
Here's Javier Baez, a base hit in his first trip. First pitch on its way. Nope. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Popped him up. Castro waits on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So 1 run here on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go, and we are tied 2-2. So striding forward now, Derek Dietrich. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Derek Dietrich.
First offering on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, second baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Starlin Castro. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Slow bouncer to the right side. Another 0-2 home. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
He's had great command of his pitches all day. I don't mind him trying to go down right there and try and get a swing and a miss. But a nice job by the hitter to lay off that one in the dirt.
And he looks at his sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Into the box, number 45. As Lester jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Line towards center field. Almora is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Miami down in order. Through 4, we're deadlocked at 2 apiece. Coming to the plate now, Daniel Murphy. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Here's the first pitch to him. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
The batter, pitcher, John Lester.
In now, John Lester. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Right fielder has a beat on it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
So now with two out and the bases empty, it's Wilson Contreras. Here comes the first pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He's pounding his zone.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Halfway home, tied 2 apiece. And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen. A home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
And he struck him out.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
In now, number 44, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. First time up, he went down looking. Swing and a liner. Foul. Again, he sends it out of play. 2 runs, 3 hits, and 1 error so far for the Marlins. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
Into the box now, Wei-Yin Chen, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 2 runs, 3 hits, and 1 error so far for the Marlins. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? You bet he does. 11 in a row set down, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Through 5, all even at 2-2. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Kyle Schwarber comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Missed with a slider.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. The 1-1. Hit hard back up the middle. Rojas up the middle. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
And everyone knows that you set the tone on opening day, and that's not the kind of tone they want to set. They made fielding a priority in the spring, but it doesn't translate on that play. Might be some early season jitters, too.
Ready for another shot now. Chris Bryant, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
First baseman number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And no swing apparently. Ball 1.
He was finally able to lay off one there. He swung at 2 out of the zone before that, so clearly he wasn't picking up the ball very well.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. 0-1 count. Here it comes. There's a strike.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch, too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple. Home half of the 6th inning coming up, deadlocked at 2 apiece. Standing in, Martin Prado. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Martin Prado.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. Lays off 1-0. And he'll lay off here as well, and it's 2-0 to the Miami third sacker. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
Still even at 2-2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Stepping into the box, Miguel Rojas. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike. And that last pitch was number 74 for Lester in this one. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate, and that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives, and he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
Standing in now, JT Realmuto as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now. Rojas, the runner at second with 1 away. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. And that one is gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him. And it stakes the Marlins to a 4-2 lead.
Well, he missed the fastball earlier, so the pitcher thought he can't catch up to my heater. Well, he not only caught up to it, he chased it down and tattooed it out of here.
Stepping in now, Derek Dietrich. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Punch him out again, the pitch. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Still only one out in the inning. Fouled away. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game. Here's Starlin Castro, 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. Takes a curveball right on the corner.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
And that'll get down for a base hit. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Ready now, number 45. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set. Here it comes. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Stays alive, still 0-2. Now another 0-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a
belted high and deep into right center. But that'll be off the wall in right center. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Lewis Brinson will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. 3 runs already home here. Counts even at 1-1 to Lewis Brinson. And there's ball 2 now.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now,
and the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. The 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up to start the 7th. It's now 5-2 Miami. Welcome back to South Florida. It's on to the 7th inning with the Marlins on top, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Stepping up to the plate, Javier Baez. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And the throw almost got away there, but a nice play to reach up and glove it and then come straight down on the bag as they record the first out of the inning. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Hey, I know it's a day game, but these guys better wake up. He's on point today, throwing a lot of exploding stuff, darting and diving all over the strike zone.
Even on 0-2, a dangerous count for Daniel Murphy. Some action out in the bullpen, couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Realmuto has it, but the throw is late, and he's aboard after the strikeout. So good awareness that time, as that'll go as a strikeout, but he's aboard on the drop third strike. Jason Hayward is into the on-deck circle now as he'll pinch hit for the pitcher, Lester.
Jason Hayward.
And that misses, ball 1. Now the 1-0. A bouncer up the middle. Gloved by Castro. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Mike Montgomery gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Mike Montgomery.
So striding in, number 44. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
And a curveball taken for strike 2. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The next 0-2. And that one just missed outside. The 1-2 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
So he got him swinging. Number 44 is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Striding in, Wei-Yin Chen. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
1-0 is a curveball that's over for strike 1. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. A ball and 2 strikes to the Marlins pitcher. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And flirting with danger on a changeup that missed high for a ball. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Marlins 5 and the Cubs 2. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. And he takes this one high, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Bounce to first. Dietrich takes it in. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
The batter.
8th inning here from South Florida as you get a look at the line score to this point. The hometown Marlins leading this one as they look to send this crowd home happy. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. And the pitch. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's Chris Bryant now. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time.
Loud contact off the bat of Bryant and sent deep to left. Gone! Chris Bryant leaves the yard with a solo shot. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's a 5-3 game now.
And he was totally dialed in for the first 2 hitters, seducing a couple of easy grounders. Then he catches way too much of the plate on the third guy, and it winds up in the seats. Sometimes you can fall in the trap of not focusing all the way through the end of an inning when you're rolling out there on the mound. That might have happened here.
Now the Marlins skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave after a strong 7 2/3 here, as he'll hope the bullpen can get the final 4 outs to secure his victory. Drew Steckenrider is out from the bullpen now, as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Drew Steckenrider. First baseman number 44,
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right, and this one's gone. And they're within 1 after back-to-back homers. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game. Well, one of the narratives of today's game has been driven by the long ball. We've seen these squads go deep a combined 5 times in this one.
Matty V, this is turning into home run derby part 2. D-Roll, 5 bombs already in this one. Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of mislocations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
Brinson will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. The Marlins lead this one 5-4. Digging in to try it again, Miguel
leading off
Rojas.
for the Marlins, the shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Now batting,
Locked him up with the off-speed stuff on that one. Miguel Rojas is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Settling in now, JT Realmuto. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First offering on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Derek Dietrich.
Digging in, Derek Dietrich. His head-to-head history with Montgomery. He's 1 for 3. And that's in there for strike 1. Popped him up. Rizzo has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Miami down in order. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. Kyle Bearclaw comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 46, Kyle Bearclaw.
Ready once again, Albert Almora. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a lineout. Here's the first pitch to him. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when this pitcher's missing like he is.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Good idea with the change, but it's 2-1. Bearclaw, or Bear for short. He was selected in the 7th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder is on the run. Makes the play. 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Javier Baez.
Here's Javier Baez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Under it is the right fielder. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Up next for the Cubs.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ian Happ will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 8.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. A crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. The Miami Marlins rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Wei-Yin Chen gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Kyle Barraclough hammers down the save, his first of the year. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
Here now is our final line score for this afternoon. First for the victorious Miami Marlins, 5 runs, 6 hits, 2 errors, and they left 2 men on base. For the Cubs, 4 runs on 5 hits, 1 error, they left 4 men on base. The winning pitcher is Wei-Yin Chen.